the stuff they told me, I was like, does it really work that good? So, but that's how I found out about Jill.
So were you impressed with the technique when you came?
I was actually very impressed. The first night that I came in to see her, she was actually teaching a class, and so I kind of was the guinea pig. But when I walked in, I was not exaggerating. I was all twisted up like this, and her student saw that, and she worked on me and was teaching her class. And then when it came time to get up, I stood up off the table, and I could actually stand up straight, which I did not expect to happen. I mean, you know, like I said, my sister and my mom said, yeah, it works great. But then that's where I saw for myself that, yeah, this is definitely effective.
So you really saw a structural change take place.
Yeah, I did. Because again, you know, I went from this C shape where I was all twisted up to being able to stand up straight. When I walked out, you know, everyone could see the difference from when I got there and when she got done with me and I left.
So did this inspire you to learn more about it?
Yes, actually it worked so good I decided I need to learn this for myself, because I work with fighters, or I help train mixed martial arts fighters, cage fighters, and I just thought it'd be a good thing for, you know, a coach to be on hand that could actually help rehab these guys, you know, and maybe also point out weaknesses in the other opponents. He's weak there, go for that area. But yeah, definitely was impressed enough to learn more about it, for sure.
So would you recommend others to learn this?
Absolutely. Anyone who could possibly get their hands on this training, do it. Because it's probably going to become more popular. There's going to be more people wanting to learn this as it gets more mainstream, I would think. So, yeah, now is the time to do it.
Kelly, thank you so much for your testimony. We do
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hi, Brenda. Thank you for being with us at Isometric Muscle and Body Balancing. Brenda, we appreciate you being here. Could you tell us a little bit about your background?
Well, I could. I've been a licensed massage therapist for 22 years, and I'm practicing here in Colorado Springs with my husband, Dean, and we own Stress Control Massage. We're located downtown. We have had the privilege of serving hundreds, probably maybe thousands of clients over the years and treating them with massage therapy for various injuries and muscle conditions. And it's been great.
Well, you know, I really value and appreciate that you've been very generous in sending people to us, and we certainly appreciate that. Our question is, why would you send somebody to Jill?
Well, it's our privilege, really, and because we do love our clients and we've become, well, more than attached to them, but we're very interested in their well-being, and there have been situations that we've not felt we could help them enough, not as much as they could have helped. And it's taken a long time in finding someone who does what Jill does, because she has a unique treatment in the isometric muscle and body balancing that she does. And as she says, it's more of a rehabilitation type of treatment. So even though we might have learned some of those things in our massage training, we did, stretching is what it was called at that time, we did not have a full body approach, and didn't have the follow-up treatment that clients need to. Just didn't have, we're not strong in that area, in those tools. And she, though, on the other hand, is just marvelous, the help she gives.
So it sounds like that you really enjoy this technique, and now you're taking the class. What do you think about the class?
Well, it's been wonderful. We're just in day one, and had a great day of learning today. It is a remarkable technique. As I was saying to you, Fred, it's the brain and the nervous system is a very complex system, but yet we have a fairly simple, direct approach to heal and to help someone get better. And it's very learnable, and practice, 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 as a teacher would say. But it's very encouraging to know that we don't need to go to school for 8 more years, to learn to help people on a whole new level. So it's pretty exciting. So
this is something that they can learn relatively quickly. There's 2 classes. There's a regular class at 16, continued education, an advanced class of another 24-hour of continued education. Would you recommend this for other massage therapists or other professionals to take this as a class?
Absolutely, and I have recommended it, and I'm hoping to, my husband and my son and I are here today, but I hope to see others in our profession get here too, and hopefully chiropractors and as well as massage therapists. There's a lot of people that would benefit. People who are in exercise therapy would really benefit. So we do know some great people I think would benefit from this class.
Now, you had reason to come to Jill yourself specifically because of a shoulder injury.
I did.
Could you tell us about that?
I did. I've had some shoulder injuries, some repetitive and some other type of injuries over the years, and I have been able to heal from them through the exercise plan I do and massage therapy and chiropractic, and they have always been helpful. But this one, I should say, our daughter got married last year, and I just ignored everything that didn't have to be absolutely done at the beginning, and so it really let it get bad. I was in crisis, and I knew that I needed some type of more in the area of rehabilitation for my shoulder. And as we talked about the circuit breaker, my brain had just shut off. I mean, I would continue to go back to the old pattern of the injury. I'd pull out of it for a while and I would go back. And it was very discouraging at the time. But I happened to be in Dr. Kuchera's clinic for another reason, and I saw Jill's information. When I read about her shoulder injury, that really got my attention. Because I thought she's not, I'm hurt not nearly as badly as she was, but she's, she's remarkably better, and she's helping other people, and I just had to find out. I'm so glad I did.
Did it take very long for her to help you?
No, well, I had help the first day, and I did have some treatment after that too, and then she sends you home with homework, and I always tell the people I recommend to Jill, you must do your homework to get the full value of the treatment, because she really helps you in that way. It's not a totally dependent therapy. You have some control over your own healing and recovery. Most people really do want that, I think. So, yeah, it's good. Much better. I have just a little bit of residual that if I do my stretches and exercises, I'm better. So.
Brenda, thank you so much for joining us with isometric muscle and body balancing. We really do appreciate all that you've done too in our behalf. And just to mention too, on our website, if you go to the first testimony, that is Jill's testimony on that, to just give you an idea of what she'd been through also. And if it can help an injury like that, how many different injuries can it really help?
That's right. It's just amazing. Well, it's a privilege, and we're blessed too. So thank you, Fred. We love your family.
Thank you, Brenda.